Pretty sure we're live now. Let me go back to this. Let me take that off. So right now we are live. I need to do that. So folks, I think we are now live. Let me go back to YouTube on my TV real quick and I will yeah. So we are live. Let's wait for some people to join. So yeah. Okay, so it looks good on okay, the background looks good. I'm gonna start sending the link out, and yeah, and we will get started. Today's live episode of the Thundercast Live is gonna be very interesting to say the least. We will go over what is to come in this series, what is to come in the Thundercast, and also talk about what I'm doing now. Well, not with sports, but talk what I'm gonna be doing on social media because I have a huge social media presence now on Instagram. So yeah, that's gonna be it. So okay, let me send it out to more people. Um, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to get the live chat on the TV so that I can read it. I know for a fact that the background, not background, but I know for a fact that it does not look good. Um, in my in my background, like I mean the recording background. So I know I don't look good, and I know that the whole thing doesn't look good. But at least it's not as bad as the past one. So yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna see if Cap. So Cap Ella is not joining this. I will talk about what he's doing too. I'm gonna send this to some Brownsburg guys because that's gonna be later on in this live stream. And also, I don't know how long this live stream will go because the Thundercast is recording tonight. The Thundercast has a brand new episode tonight, debuting a brand new intro as well. So the Thundercast will not be going straight from recording to YouTube. It will be recording, editing, and then YouTube. The only thing I'm going to edit in is the new intro, and the new intro is sweet. I cannot wait to do it. Tonight's guest for the Thundercast it will be Mark Reinhardt. He is from Lafayette. He is from Lafayette Harrison. So honestly, I can't wait to see if he's. So I honestly can't wait to see what he has to say. So right now, there's no new chats that I can see. I'm gonna see. Did okay? Nobody has clicked on the live stream link yet, like on Instagram. So I think we are gonna So I think we're gonna go live. Well, we are live right now, but I think we're gonna start talking here in a sec. Uh, so we're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna go through like the teams I have because I added 7 more teams. I am covering 25 teams on the Thundercast this year. Honestly, to be honest, one of the podcasts I can't wait for next week. You will hear it. Hang on. I need to not change it. I need to fix me. Nobody is on right now, so that's fine. Nobody is chatting, which is fine. I will probably have the chat pulled up on my phone, maybe, but I can always look over to at the TV. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. So okay, the screen just flashed for a second. It is flashing for no reason whatsoever. Okay. So yeah, we have some interesting so we have some interesting guests lined up. I'm gonna send this to another Mooresville guy so that he can watch. So yeah, what's to come? We have some great episodes coming up. We have some new guys joining. What I am doing now on social media, I have a big social media presence on the Thundercast official page. And the reason why I do is and the main reason why I do is because I'm just talking about teams. I just post teams on there and I have all the I have power rankings. The I added 7 new teams to the list that I'm covering, and those 7 new teams are Terre Haute North, Terre Haute South, Greenwood, South Putnam, New Pal, Carmel, and Monrovia. So those are the new 7 teams. We have some new guests joining. Joining. I'm gonna have to say probably in the next couple weeks is going to be Lafayette Jefferson senior wide receiver Bryce Vanostron or Vanostron or Vanostran. I think it's Vanostron. I don't know how to say his last name. Then we have another duo coming on. Hamar Dorian and Colton Marcus from Decatur Central will be joining the Thundercast. From Brownsburg, we have James Sullivan. Yes, we have James Sullivan, senior defensive back. Then we have then of course we have the Thundercast on the road. Thundercast on the road means just Thundercast on the road just means me going on the road and seeing games. I might take a video like of some highlights and I might put it on Instagram, but I'm not going to just put it on YouTube. I'm not going to. Um week 0 like the scrimmage, I went to Cascade Plainfield. I'm probably going to talk about that later in this episode. And then we have the junior long snapper from Brownsburg joining next week as well. We have we have of course the Mooresville Pioneers football mini show. Can't wait for that. Let's see. Let's see now. Let's take a quick break real quick. Let's see. Is anybody watching live? Right now it says one person is watching. If you are watching this, please comment down below. I would like to see your comment. And then let's now talk about the power rankings. These power rankings, people I think get this mixed up. These are not the state rankings. I repeat, these are not the state rankings. These are my rankings that I have of the 25 teams I am covering. These are my rankings for those 25 teams. Brownsburg at number 1, Carmel at number 2, New Pal at number 3, Avon at number 4, Lafayette Jeff at number 5, Whiteland at number 6, Franklin Central at number 7, Lafayette Harrison at number 8, Plainfield at number 9, Decatur Central at number 10, Ben Davis at number 11, Danville at number 12, Terre Haute South 13, Mooresville sitting at 14. Then we have Bloomington North at 15. Then 16 is Martinsville. Then Sullivan is 17th. 18th is South Putnam. 19th is Cascade. And 20th is Tri-West. 21st, Franklin Community. 22nd is Perry Meridian. 23rd, Monrovia. 24th is Greenwood. And 25th is Terre Haute North. It is self-explanatory on why I have Brownsburg at number 1 and why I have Terre Haute North at number 25. Because Terre Haute North, like on the list of teams I'm covering this year, is pretty much like the worst team. But it's gonna be interesting though. But it's gonna be interesting week 2. I'm probably gonna be doing these live streams every single week. So yeah, okay. No one has commented, sadly, which is fine. Week 1, Thundercast on the road. I will be at Pioneer Stadium. I will be watching Columbus East taking on the Mooresville Pioneers tomorrow. Um, coming on probably in a few weeks. We have the Ben Davis football head coach, Brett Cooper. He is joining this podcast. I cannot wait to see him on. Yeah, that's right. Brett Cooper it will be on and he will be watching. Not watching, but will be joining this podcast. Also coming on, we have Sully Garrett. Sully Garrett, he is a senior wide receiver from Lafayette Harrison. We have another Lafayette Harrison joining in a couple weeks. Yeah. Next week, I cannot wait for next week. I am telling you that right now. And I can tell you why. Next week, 6 episodes. Write it down. We have 6 episodes. Sometime next week we have Greg Rexhaw. Greg Rexhaw is rejoining, so we will be talking about Brownsburg Lawrence North with him. Then of course, and then next Tuesday, Oscar Fry from Brownsburg is rejoining. James Sullivan from Brownsburg next Wednesday. Next Thursday is that junior long snapper. I need to know how to say his first name. His last name is his last name like his Hilliard. Next Saturday, we have Mooresville Football Mini Show. Episode 3, we have Talon Dobkins and John Tyner. Both of them are going to be joining. And next Sunday, folks, next Sunday is the day I've been waiting to see. Next Sunday is the moment I've personally been waiting for. I've been waiting for this since I ever announced it. It's the start of the Coaches Show. Kyle Enright from Decatur Central will be joining us next Sunday. And the first episode of the Coaches Show might be live streamed. I might not have an intro for it, but it might be live streamed. But okay, if it's not live streamed, then I will have a premiere for it. Like, I can tell you, I'm not going to directly upload it and it will be public right away. It will be premiered. It might premiere like the next day, like next Monday. Like, not next Monday, but in a couple Mondays. And then, and then another thing I'm doing, I'm having so this is kind of popular with the whole student body thing. Like, it's like the almost Friday and the officially Friday. I'm starting something new. I'm starting the almost week 1. Not almost week 1, but almost week. So what it's going to be like different pictures of the guys in their football uniforms at their football. And it's going to be almost week, and then the number will be that week number. So, all right, let's see. Has anybody commented? No, they have not. I think Brody Magea is watching. Brody, if you're watching, hello, welcome to a proud Thundercast Live. And of course, I'm your host, Nick Thunder. But yeah, let's talk about my expectations for the new teams I have. Let's start with Monrovia. Monrovia, at the helm of Mikey Terrell. Mike Terrell. Lil Mike is what we call him. He's gonna be decent this year. I do see Monrovia being better, but I don't see them winning at all. I see them being better. I see them being somewhat competitive. Carmel. Carmel is the second team I've talked about. Carmel will be good again. Carmel will be good. It was shown against Zionsville when they blew Zionsville out. And I honestly think that Carmel's going to be up there with Brownsburg. I think Carmel makes semi-state. Actually, no. Actually, no, because Carmel and Westfield are in the same sectional. I think if Carmel makes it past their sectional, Carmel will win semi-state and make it to state, and will play Brownsburg. New Pal. From the wise words of Greg Rakestraw, New Pal should be in 6A. New Pal is a 4A size school. Talent-wise for football, they have 6A talent. New Pal will more than likely run away again with 5A. And I'm not lying. They will more than likely run away with it again in 5A. Greenwood. Let's talk about Greenwood. Greenwood's going to be decent this year. It will be interesting to follow along with the Woodmen this year because, may I remind you guys, they are not in the Mid-State Conference anymore. They are in the Hoosier Legend. So it will be very interesting to see how they do this year. South Putnam. I was supposed to go to the game tomorrow at South Putt with Zach Ellett, but he and Quentin Gill both dropped out. So yeah, that's pretty much. So that's yeah. Brody Beasley, what is up, my man? Brody, I'm just talking about some teams. Yeah. Brody, I will see you tomorrow at Mooresville. Yeah, but yeah, let's get back to it. Back with South Putnam. South Putnam's gonna be good again. South Putnam with Brennan Calver at quarterback, Ty Benton at wide receiver. Not right. I'm pretty sure he running back. Yeah, running back. That duo is gonna be scary this year. I do think I think it's going to be a battle between South Putt and Cascade in sectionals. Whoever wins that game will more than likely win the class of 2A. The last few teams to talk about, the Terre Hautes. Let's start with Terre Haute South. First of all, both Terre Hautes are back in Plainfield sectional. So Plainfield has Terre Haute South, Arsenal Tech, and Terre Haute North in their sectional. Plainfield more than likely will win their sectional. That is an easy sectional. But, of course, like I've told people, Terre Haute South, do not count them out late in the year. They start out slow. Every year they start out slow. Bad start to the year last year for Terre Haute South. They kept on rolling, and they won their sectional last year. I think Terre Haute South has a big chance to also keep it with Plainfield, and it's gonna be a good game. Plainfield Terre Haute South, I think, is going to be a sectional matchup, either in the first round or in the sectional championship. Another matchup I would like to see happen, because it would be the funniest thing ever. Plainfield and Terre Haute North, and I'm going to talk about Terre Haute North now. The only thing I will say about Terre Haute North is that they are not that good. They are not good. Terre Haute North, I don't know how good they are. I don't know how good they're going to be good. I don't know how good like they're going to be. Mooresville goes to Terre Haute North next week. I have Mooresville by a lot next week because, well, first of all, because I'm biased, because now I'm a Pioneer. But Terre Haute North is not going. But Terre Haute North is not that good this year. If Terre Haute North is a little bit better, they could score at least 14 points on Plainfield's defense, and I will get to that here in a sec after all this. But I just think with Plainfield's high-powered offense, Plainfield's going to destroy Terre Haute North. And I could say the same thing about Terre Haute South. But yeah. Let's talk about Plainfield real quick. Plainfield, their defense, I saw their defense. Their defense struggled against Cascade. They gave up like early in the scrimmage, they gave up like a couple 20-yard plays to Cascade. Like Cascade just ran the ball down Plainfield's throats. Plainfield's run defense got a little bit better, but they were still giving up like 5 to 6 yards of play. Plainfield's defense is not that good. Like Plainfield secondary is good. Their secondary will be decent. They're not good, but they're decent. But the D line and the middle ground is not going to be good for Plainfield. And then, and yeah, but a name to throw out there for Plainfield's defense: Corbin Woods from Mishawaka. Corbin Woods and Gaten Groniger, two friends from Mishawaka, they are now Quakers. Let's talk about Plainfield's offense. The running game is not that existent, but when they pass, they pass. And if all Plainfield needs to do, Plainfield just needs to complete passes. If they can do that, hey, Plainfield has the opportunity with Ethan Ellis, Gaten Groniger, Austin Ward, Xander Nadum. They have the opportunity to score 60 to 70 points per game because of that high-powered offense. Bryce Abonk, who will be joining the podcast, I think in a couple weeks as well, like he's gonna be joining. But dude, he is a really, really good player, and I do see him being really good this year. Like he's gonna take a big step up from last year, and I am promising you that right now. He is going to have a big step up from last year. Does that mean better stats? No. I just mean he's gonna be more comfortable behind the O line, and he's gonna be able to throw it. If Plainfield's offense cannot, if the receivers cannot catch the football, that will be Plainfield's weakness. Against the bad teams, like against the teams that are not going to be that competitive, like Perry Meridian and Franklin, like in Franklin Community, Plainfield will score at least 60 to 70 points because of that offense. Against the good teams, like a Whiteland, like a Decatur, Plainfield will have to score 40 to 50 points to win that game, to win those games. And that's why I have Franklin Central beating Plainfield. Plainfield's defense, I do not think has the power to stop the offense of Franklin Central. So, all right, before we get off of here, let's see here. I know Brody Beasley's on. Zeke, 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. That, you know what, Zeke, I'm going to one-up you on that, okay? I'm going to one-up you. My prediction, Bryce will have 4,000 yards and 40 plus touchdowns this year. And I say that because Plainfield's offense is really dang good. Like, if you put them at the 1 yard line and Bryce throws to Ethan or Xander, they are probably taking it to the house. And I'm not lying about that. So, Zeke, Brody, it's nice to see you on here. Yeah. Well, that will do it for finally another Thundercast live. Coming up later tonight, the Thundercast returns, and the guest is Mark Reinhardt. I cannot wait for that. And if you are now joining us, like Zeke, coming up next week, Greg Regshaw rejoins, Oscar Fry, Hilliard from Brownsburg, and of course, James Sullivan as well. The Coaches Show starts next week. That's with Kyle Enright. Then, of course, Brody B. Then, of course, Talon Dobkins and John Tyner joins next week as well for the mini show. This week, this Saturday, join us as we will see Brody Beasley and Cooper Jones on the Mooresville Pioneers mini show. Brody, I will see you tomorrow for Thundercast on the road at Mooresville. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great atmosphere. And yeah. And if you're wanting to follow me on Instagram, follow Thundercast Official. Yeah. Well, yeah, just follow like the Thundercast Official. That will do it. Thanks for watching.